Hello YouTube, this is Damar1079 bringing you another World of Warships video, and this is going to be a little bit of a different one, much like the ones in the past where it's the little theory videos like what if Texas and New York ran into Bismarck, or what if we did the Jutland battle, who would really have won with, say, the British or the Germans and all that, replicating that type of thing. Now, like I said in the Admiral Schröder video, I'm going to see which super cruiser, with any super cruiser, basically 12-inch guns and pretty much big, well, getting into battleship calibers, at least old Dreadnought era battleship calibers. So, to help me with this experiment, not an AI, but my friend Driven. Say hello, Driven. Driven.
Oh, my bad, I'm here. Hey, y'all, my bad.
Yeah, so he's going to be helping me today to see which 12-inch gun super cruiser, or cruiser killer, is the better one. The tiny scaled-down version of a Bismarck, or as people have put it, a enlarged Baltimore-class cruiser. We'll see, one that was paper, or the one that actually existed.
We shall see.
And technically, Driven has at least one more barrel than me. Since I have 8, he has 9.
I may not be the A. I may not be the best, but we'll see.
Action stations.
Yep. Guess technically also it's legendary versus tier 8. So we'll see. A ship that you can get just by researching it, like me and Driven did, or a campaign ship. I'm gonna have to keep myself muted for a second because obviously my dad can't hear nothing and he's gotta have his phone up so loud so you don't hear background noise. I'm gonna be muted for a second.
Alright. Now, where did you go?
Enemy force detected.
Yeah, he's like being good and turning it down. And I drew first blood.
You have torpedoes, don't you?
Nope.
You don't have torpedoes?
Nope.
Activated.
You lying?
No, I have no torpedo tubes. This is a one German cruiser, like I said in my video. Weird doesn't, just like the other video.
Problem solved, sir.
Was that your secondary guns firing?
Probably.
What the heck?
And like most of these videos, pretty much a best 2 out of 3, we'll see who gets it better.
ship is on fire. Problem solved, sir.
Got the
Critical.
final. Yeah, that's what I thought. The critical. So driven one's the first one, so that's 1-0. So now let us go back, then go for either a tie, or driven just wins altogether.
Mm.
So
That's
thus
what
far,
I say.
my second. For some reason, I don't get why the American ships all secondary 5-inch guns have a max range of 5 kilometers. Which, of course, if you give them commander upgrades and all that junk, it goes further. But mine, as is, I'm thinking mine have a range of 6.8.
Mine, I don't have no upgrades on it, so I don't know what it is.
I don't
Action stations.
either, and I don't think I have a commander skill that it does for that. I don't think I really have the proper commander for this ship. But I guess we shall see in the end who has better ship. Which super cruiser is better? But I guess I should ask you this, Driven. From what you saw of what my ship looks like, what do you think of it?
It's a very nice ship. I think we can pretty much equal out on damage and such, even though I have one more gun. You said I
Yeah.
had one more gun.
Yep, I have 4 turrets. They have 2 turrets in each. That's equals to 8. You have more barrels. You have 1 more barrel than I do in your triple turrets.
Fuse activated.
Damn, this time Driven was the first one to draw blood.
Rolls might be reversed.
Usually the one who draws blood is the one that gets
The ship is on fire.
the kill.
Problem solved, sir.
As Driven backs up. Come here, Driven. I won't bite hard. Like I said, this ship could have really benefited even for some armored torpedo launchers like Graf Spee does in the very back. But yeah, I guess me and Driven are completely equal. We do not have any modifications. Whatever commander experience we have is what we have for our captains. That's it. I have no upgrades for my secondary guns or my guns to be able to hit him a little bit better.
Problem solved, sir.
That did some damage, and I had myself sloped. do forget. I don't know how well the 12-inch guns of German battleships are. I know the 12-inch guns from Alaska there were upgraded to be even better than the old
What are you
14-inch
doing?
guns.
Back it
I'm
up.
going for a tie.
Back
Screw
it up,
you.
you.
Nope.
You bitch. You pansy.
Bad omen right there off the
You.
bat. I knew that was going to happen. So I guess we're going for a tiebreaker. If you think I'm a shithead for doing that, let me know in the comments below if you side English Triffin.
He's definitely a shithead, you bastard.
Well, we gotta go for a tiebreaker.
Oh my gosh, you are a son of a bitch.
And also this, if you want to see us do any more ship comparisons, like, which one? Did the Axis power have a better version of this ship, or or the Allied powers have a better ship than this ship? Technically, there is one more, I guess, well, technically two cruiser killers in this game, which are the Dunkirk class. Technically, there's three, which is Dunkirk and Strasbourg, or the 12-inch Japanese battleship that is, I guess, technically equivalent, I guess you could almost say, to the Alaska, since they were made for to go against the Alaskas, the Azumo, which was the ship basically that was in the polls of which one do I get, Key or her. You chose Key, so I got the battleship, not the cruiser. So maybe eventually, when I decide to say, maybe now I'll get this ship, maybe we'll do this again to go against ships that were the ship that was made and a ship that was being made to counteract these ships. Admiral Schröder here, I have no idea. I don't know. I believe her designs was 43, so basically she was probably supposed to go after like the Dunkirk class of ships, I believe.
What to say? How you spot me before me? Jackass.
I don't know.
Probably over it there.
The other things I've thought of in the past, like, let's do like Congo versus Tiger, which they are basically the same, I guess, hull. It's just she was reskinned for the Japanese. Or
I
even,
feel that she has a more of a weaker armor than.
well, it's how Germans are. They's like, turtleback, good, because we're gonna be fighting at such like close range, which basically is why it took forever for the Royal Navy to sink the Bismarck. Long range, armor doesn't stand a chance. Close range, it's going to take short of the entire Royal Navy to sink her, which it basically almost did. But since this is the game, it's not based. Yes, it's based off the real ship and all that. You gotta cut corners somewhere, because if Bismarck always stayed in within freaking close proximity, yeah, she'd never die. It would just be chipping and chipping and chipping and chipping.
That's how you gonna be a pansy again.
I won't do it this time. I'm just staying straight, which it seems like it doesn't matter. is, I think, really, is to try and knock out at least one of your damn 12-inch guns. Well, didn't completely destroy it. I knocked it out. I'm nudging. I freaking went right past you like it was nothing. That was my only hope.
You're a bitch, yeah.
Pretty much my final thoughts. If I didn't ram Driven right there at the second game, he would have won. Pretty much those 12-inch guns, they were designed, in all due respects, they were better than even the older 14-inch guns that most of the standard type battleships of the American fleet were. So it's pretty much a coin toss. If you get in like I did towards the end and just get in so close but don't hit him, Admiral Schröder here wins. But
just depends on how
if you're like Driven
lucky you
was,
give
you're
a
staying
shot.
at a distance, and still it doesn't matter if you were angled or straight on him. Those 12-inch guns, you having 6 of them staring at you versus the 4, it really is pretty much a coin toss of basically one, who's going to get in the first shots, and also, I guess technically there's 2 things. Who's operating it, and the upgrades in it. Pretty much, I say, yeah, it's pretty much a draw either way, but I think Driven would have won, so even though I won, I'm giving it to Driven.
Huzzah! Thank you, thank you.
So, let me know if you'd like to see any more of those ship comparisons, like ship fights, like I said, in either the Axis or Axis versus Allies or Allies versus Allies, like Treaty Cruiser versus Treaty Cruiser or Battleship versus Battleship. Let me know, or like I said, when I get Azuma, maybe we'll do this again with Driven playing Alaska and I'm playing as her, or whatever has you. Who knows, Driven wants to get that ship before me. And then I wait, and he keeps it over my head for a while.
It probably ain't gonna happen.
Never
You
know.
might get it for me.
We'll see. But that's going to do it all for now. So I want to thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe, and go hit that bell to notify you anytime that I post a video or go live. And please leave your comments down below on if you've done this with a friend like we did. What do you think? Or do you think yes, Driven won, doesn't matter? Or do you think it's a 50-50 tie, or what have you? Let me know. And put in comments below and bug Driven if you ever wanted to see how good he would be as a YouTuber. Let me know. And on that note, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. See ya.
Bye bye.